What's up guys, here's the video, hope you're doing well. In today's video we're gonna try and achieve 2000 horsepower of a 2-liter V10. So I made one of these videos about a week ago and it seems like you guys really liked the last one. So I decided, you know what, let's do another one. So the preference, the original engine. I looked at the older BMW engine that is called the 5-minute engine. I think made around 10, well, let's put it this way. It made around 1000 horsepower to 1500 horsepower, that's the rough estimate that I found. And that was the original premise for the original video. Of course it was an old school F1 engine, it was beautiful. Now let's get back to this engine. So this one is going to have a forged rting assembly with forged parts and of course a billet steel crank. Because that's the way I do things. Note a couple of things, I'm not going to mess with the variant capacity, I'm not going to mess with all the other stuff that goes along with it. We are going to add quality sliders that are on plus 15. Our turbochargers might change due to how the RPMs mess with things. And how my favorite fuel, which is nitrometh, you didn't know, messes with things. And also a quick note on the last video, I really saw you guys like that type of video. So comment down below if you would like to see more of that, because that makes me very happy to see people are interested in something I'm quite crazy about, which is small engines, crazy displacements. Well, crazy horsepower, tiny displacements. So getting back to this engine, this thing is somewhat reliable, but the quality slider isn't on plus 15. Now it is, now the engine decided it's not going to want to play nice. So here's the thing with these types of engines, you need to really push them hard to make a good amount of power. Now, the thing that I see here that is starting to hurt us, especially with the engine here, is the turbochargers don't want to cooperate with the fuel type. Now that we switch over to my single turbo here, we have exhaust issue. So now that is what we'd like to call back pressure. Back pressure is the amount of pressure that is residual beyond the exhaust header into the turbocharger. Now that, you can correct me all you want, I really don't mind, I like to read comments, but there is a balance that you want between back pressure and power. Now as you can see here, our back pressure is quite low in terms of our exhaust is not too hot, EGT or exhaust gas temperature. That's what we'd like to use to look at everything that we use in the car industry. Now that's a giant turbo already, I have to see what this thing looks like. So we're gonna do the horsepower up to where we're comfortable with, which I think is going to be around 2400 horsepower, that's where I'd like to end up. But we'll have to see, I really do think we can get there without any potential problems. This is of course an idea and not physical practice. Now let's put it into practice. 2200, 2300 horsepower is already going at it. And if you'd like to see this engine in a live stream, comment down below, because I do my live streams, if you don't know, on a Wednesday and a Sunday. We call it the midweek live and the Sunday live. So yeah, we just play games, come hang out, come say hi, play a couple of games, do all that. I'd like to get more of my fans involved in some of the live streams. So if you would like to play a game, send it through and I'll probably add you to the Discord. Anyway, that's a ginormous turbo first of all. 120mm inlet, that's like a chock turbo, chock turbo. Ooh, ooh. Can't speak today, that turbo is that ginormous. But yeah, no, that's quite crazy. Oh, and I'm actually curious how much turbo lag that will have on this engine. I think it's gonna be nothing and everything past 5000 RPM. So this is going to be like one of those old 164 I believe Porsches that had nothing and all the power outside, that was made very famous for unfortunately taking people's lives. That was a quite crazy time to be alive. Luckily for me I wasn't alive. But anyway, this engine is beautiful, so we're going to do 2 dyno pulls, one looking at the engine and one looking at the graph. Look at that beautiful green machine. But anyways, let's see the turbo lag. It'll be good. that's a good sounding V10. This thing sounds like an old school F1 car. So that's gonna be all for today. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.